So make sure you check that stuff out. Make sure you can mark time to the quarter and play to the dotted quarter. All right. It's going to be a really cool jamming exercise. This is the part where the bass drums, when it's all rights and all lefts, play. So really detail. Make sure that you're hearing. No matter what, you're hearing consistent notes the whole time. It's very, mathematically correct. So that's the parallel exercise. Make sure you check that out. We're going to play that, of course, like everything else, different tempos, different dynamic ranges, different parts of the drum. Tenors, if you have a split, make sure you know how to play it on one drum before you know how to play the split, all right? Make sure tenors, when you go out to different drums, too, you're not turning out and doing anything crazy. I can show you on the tenor pad. I'm not going to show you on the tenor pad, but make sure, if I show you on the drum right here, that you're not going... See, I'm just turning my wrist. No, it's just a slide. No big, don't try to get drums like this, and don't try to get them by just scooping them, alright? Make sure you... Alright? Triple roll is pretty basic. First part's all down at 3. Second part's incorporates accents. You work on, isolated diddles. 5-stroke rolls, and then we do the... One thing that I'm big on is inner beats are always at 3 unless specified differently. So make sure that you know that. All the stuff that doesn't have an accent above it is going to be at 3 unless I tell you it's 6 or it's 9 or whatever it is. So that's those exercises. I think that's all the exercises in the packet. We'll talk about the rudiment sheet. It has a bunch of rudiments on it. I mean, there's going to be more than this, but there's just stuff, that you need to check out. And I'm big on having a bunch of exercises. So we're probably going to have a putter exercise. We're probably going to have a Herta exercise. We're probably going to have, maybe a threes exercise and all that stuff. But everything has a lot of layers to it, and everything can really, go either way or be incorporated. I'm sure we're going to have, a triplet, diddle exercise. A double beat, a 16th diddle exercise. We'll probably have a timing exercise, which is big. I'll play the one that's really basic. 1. Alright, so make sure you can do stuff like that. So we're going to do a lot of stuff I'm all about, and I've learned this through drum set and my world music studies, incorporating a lot of different stuff into what we do in the marching world. And I feel like a lot of it, some of it doesn't apply, but a lot of it can apply. So as far as the on-field is concerned, it's going to be very, world music geared, give you some new rhythms that you can kind of jam out on when you're on the field, ready to go on, some stuff you need to get your hands warm, but also some stuff that you can really groove out to and have fun with. The cadence will be coming out soon, and I'm going to start writing music this week because I have work off because I'm substitute teaching, and they have school off this week, so I have no work this week. So make sure you check out these rudiments. Make sure you can play them all different ways. You want to be able to, like the paradiddle thing that I do, make sure that you can play all these, these different ways. And good things to do that is like, the grid. It works different ways to play flam accents. All right, you can do that one, or you can do. All right, and make sure you always watch how your hands moving and all that stuff. Hertis. It's a good one. Here's a good example of what I mean by trying to make sure that you practice smart. If you're practicing with a friend and you're working on Hertis, have him play this, and you play this. All right, play them at the same time. It's the same exact thing, just stick differently. So I mean, if you guys play it in theory, it should sound clean. If you're playing it the right way, make sure your interpretation's right. So that's the whole packet. Like I said before, you can get in touch with me. My phone number is 508-916-0249. You can get in touch with me through email, mcavanaugh@umassd.edu. I'm on Facebook. I'm pretty receptive to people calling me and asking me questions about anything. Vets, I'd like you guys to start, contacting each other, getting on the phone. If you live close, I know some of you guys from Texas, some of you from Wisconsin, Missouri and stuff, but make sure that you, stay in regular contact. And talk about drums and stuff, and get together and actually drum. I have sponsorship letters too that Bobby sent me, so I'll be sending those out to anybody who needs them. Send me a message on Facebook saying you need one, give me your email, and I'll send it to you. And all the points I made in the first email, make sure those apply. And practice smart. Remember, mirrors, watch your rhythmic accuracy, make sure your beats are mathematically correct, play with a metronome. You know, all those points, all those good fun things that everybody tells you, make sure you guys are doing, all right? And, you know, I'm really excited about working with you guys again this summer, and we're going to start this off strong, and we're really going to step up the game this year, so I'm really excited. All right, cool. Any questions? Call me. Bye.